Oh my lordy, I forgot about myself again. Oh, I am such a professional. Give me one moment. God damn it. Oh, we're back at it again. I had some good news, but apparently the good news is gonna have to wait until I show up. God. You know, I had a feeling that was actually gonna be nice and decent, but apparently despite it raining, it's literally raining right now. It is literally raining right now, but it's 80 degrees outside. I figured that if it was raining, it was gonna be nice and cool, but I might actually have to bring out my tiny little air conditioner, which might take me like 5 minutes or so. Oh lordy, hold on, gotta get my background. And there we go. Hello everybody, my name is Guardian Zay of the Forest Africa. No challenge is too big for me. I surprisingly hit 3,600 subs today, which it's a weird milestone, I would say. I wouldn't really say it's an actual milestone, but I was actually looking at it for a while. Like, I was looking at it, my current subscribers were at like 35 something, and I was just looking at it as like, it's been sitting there for a while now. So I'm actually a little happy that it's actually still steadily going up. But how's everybody's day been doing so far? My day's been great. I almost got double charged for something, and it took like half an hour to get my food. It was great, good times. But I have even better times coming along, because if you guys may or may not know, I am a huge card fan. I love me some card games. So what we're going to be doing right here is, where's that window? I am not ready at all. Don't you just love it? Bam, there we go. Check it out. This, ladies and gentlemen, is called the Urza's Artificial Intelligence. What it does is you simply enter the name of whatever you like, and it makes a card out of it. And this is what we're basically going to be doing. I am a huge fan of Magic, okay? I think Magic is probably the best card game out there in terms of mechanics and stuff, because there's so much crazy stuff you can do with it. And I think that this would actually be really fun to do. We're going to make Magic cards out of as many of the people in Lobotomy Corporation and Library of Ruina and Limbus Company, the entire Project Moon series franchise, the entire Project Moon franchise. We're gonna try to make as many of them as we can. I think we might be able to get through all of them in 4 hours. We're gonna make cards out of them. And honestly, if it's possible, I actually would like to try doing a draft of this or something, like make decks out of them and maybe go against somebody. I think it would be hilarious to try doing that. But I'm not entirely sure how great this AI generator is. I've messed with it a little bit here and there. But it's simple. You just simply name your card. What should we start off with? Angela. Now see, in Magic though, when it comes to a character with a name, they tend to have a subtext in their name afterwards, usually. So like Angela, the AI Sephira, was that what we would call her? What do you guys think? What do you guys think we should call her? The AI Sephira? Let's start, well, I think we should start off with Angela. I think Angela would be great. And then my mind immediately wandered off to like Ayan. She's not a Sephira? Yeah, I'm not too sure. What is she actually considered? As much as I don't like MTG, type in your Twitch account. What? As much as I don't like MTG, type in your Twitch account name in it. Oh! Oh, that's genius. Oh my God, Riddle. You're a genius. Oh, I should make cards out of the nuggets too. I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead at the end of this too. I'm gonna make some cards out of nuggets too, okay? Chibi Little Red Hooded Mercenary is gonna be a little weird though, because it's probably going to conflict with Little Red Riding Hood Mercenary too. Let's see what happens if I actually put in my name. Forge a spell. Penning words. Angela the Pale Librarian. No, we're doing Lobotomy Corporation first. There is a difference between Angela Lobotomy Corporation and Angela. Oh, some of the characters have differences. There's me. Look at me. I'm a Kavu. Oh God, I'm beautiful. What is this? I'm beautiful. Why do I look like an Eldrazi? I have vigilance and I'm a mana dork. I'm a white mana dork. That's amazing. Borrower Griffin saw a goblin ride up on the ridge and pull up a message. The message was short and simple. We must aid the emperor. It is time for war. And this is what it guys does. This is what it does, guys. This is what it is. I am a mana dork for white mana. That's insane. That's actually pretty great. Distorted Zay, yeah, believe it or not, like I actually love, look at the colors in this art, by the way. The colors in this art is amazing. Distorted Zay, don't worry, you guys may or may not, give it maybe like half a year, you guys may or may not see Distorted Zay. Give it half a year, guys might actually see Distorted Zay. Does anybody actually remember the milestones I made? I made 1 subscriber milestone, and that was at 10,000 subscribers. Does anybody actually remember that at all? Angela, yeah, so I actually did notice that, I noticed that people actually were already doing magic cards. They were using this AI to make the Project Mooncast, but I figured that I could do it too. I figured that I might as well do it myself, because when I first saw this online, my brain immediately went to Project Moon. Nope, shit memory go brr, 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 brr. Good. Hopefully when I hit 10,000 subs, it'll be a surprise then. Because quite frankly, I'm not ready for it either. I don't remember what I ate for dinner. How am I supposed to remember that? Yeah, this was back in YouTube days, so I don't blame you guys for not remembering, but I am not ready for that. Art by Wombo. You know what? I might as well just save it. Why not? Hold on. Actually, I need to make some folders. I'm gonna split these by colors. So we're gonna have a white, black, green, red, blue folders. Wubberg. We're gonna have different folders for these guys, and we are going to, and then we're gonna have a multicolored folder for the multicolored cards. Where would I put this though? My Lobotomy Corp folder? Well, I'll put it in the Lobotomy Corp folder. MTG AI cards. I guess I'll probably add it into there. New folder. It's gonna do white. Oh, it's not gonna keep them in the color order, or is it blue? It's gonna be alphabetical order for the folders. How annoying. That's annoying. If you guys do not know, how many people are actually like, how many people don't really know Magic? Because I gotta tell you, honestly, in terms of mechanic wise, I hate the current Wizards of the Coast, but mechanics wise, it is easily the best Magic, or best card game there is. I kid you not. What am I missing? Green. How am I missing green? Green is like the best color. Zay is probably red-green. I am blue-green. I am a huge fan of blue-green because if you guys do not know, the colors have their own like specific mechanics to themselves. Like white is about healing. It's about vigilance, which is what this guy has. It has vigilance. Those are the two main things for that one. Red has like, it's very aggressive, very low cost, cheap, Angi, Unga Bunga, like orcs from Warhammer essentially. That's red. Green is mana dorks. You're not blue, Zay. You're 0% blue. Here, no. Let me tell you why, Fake. Let me tell you why. I'll explain for 1 second. Green is about really big cards and mana ramping, like just building up mana so you can bust out big creatures that are like 7 attack, 7 defense. Whereas like red, for example, has like things that are like 1 attack, 1 defense, but they're like super fast. They just get in there quick. And then blue is about like, it's more so like, I wouldn't say the smart deck, but it's like, it's draw power. It is countering the opponent, which is the worst thing you can do in a game. If you are a blue player, if you are a blue control player, you do not deserve to be on this earth. You deserve to be euthanized. I loathe control blue so much. And what was the other one? I missed. Oh, black. Black is about sacrifice and rituals type of things. Like you sacrifice your creatures, you sacrifice your own health to gain more, essentially. That is what's black's main shtick. So the reason why I say blue-green is because blue and green are two things that should not go together. They are so like, like green is Unga Bunga mana ramp me go face, and then that is what green is. It's like Unga Bunga kind of stuff. Blue is like the articulate, I will draw more and then I will stop you from doing stuff. But when you combine the two, it's like a weird mesh where instead it's like you draw, but it's based on your creatures and such. More mana equals more counterspells, Zay. It all works out. Oh my god, that's the worst. No, the worst deck is a black-blue deck because it is blue. Blue is there to counterspell you from dropping stuff on the board. And then if you have things on the board somehow, the black side of it is just nuke the board. Just wipe it all out. Erase it from existence. Somebody said that black wasn't that's not the real thing that black is. Who said that? Who said that? This might be more of a Magic discussion than a Project Moon discussion, but by all means, tell me. I have not been able to talk about like Magic in its entirety for like so long. I am so ready to just everything about Magic, because again, I just love the mechanics. I love how there's so many different play styles that you can do. There is so many different types of way to play, guys. I kid you not. That's my favorite thing about it. For card games, I prefer Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm about to time you out just for like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is literally like one of the worst card games. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The only way that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually workable is like first or second gen. Because nowadays, the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that it is so built into its archetypes that you literally can't use cards with other cards unless they're in their same archetypes. That it's so painful. Like there are some cards that don't have very specific like 5-paragraph text on them that they can work with other sets, but then that's typically like the extra deck, like the XCs and all that. I only have the Pokemon TCG. The Pokemon TCG is actually pretty fun. I actually did enjoy the Pokemon TCG. I had 2 decks for it when I was playing at the time. It was during Sun and Moon. Zoom in on cards so we can read the text on them. It worked. This is actually a lot better. Hold on, wait. How's that, guys? Can you guys read that? I have both the name part, the forge new spell, and the card part on it, so. But yeah, I am so freaking ready to ooze out in all of like, I'm so ready to ooze out about Magic. Because again, it's one of my favorites. Why, what is Guardian Zay? I shouldn't really add this to the Lobotomy Corp folders, but it's whatever. I wish Magi Nation had stuck around. Really clean and fun core system. Magi Nation. Tells us. I haven't really. What the hell is this? What is this Neopets looking ass game? Yo, it's straight up doing the Magic system. That's green. Is that black? It looks like gray. Or it looks like white. Gray, white. That's like cyan. There's blue, red, green, and like white cards. Kind of neat. Honestly, playing like old games like that, playing like old card games like that is actually pretty fun. Like trying to get into them stuff. I remember we used to have the Gundam Wing card game. Was it Gundam Wing specifically? I think it was. We had cards from the Gundam Wing card game, and we had cards for the Digimon card game too. They actually they gave away like Pokemon and Digimon cards for their movies. I remember having those like that ancient rainbow is like serious colors. It's supposed to be like an ancient Mew card that you get from like going to the movie for it. It's really cool back in the day. And then we got also the cards from like Digimon for going to that movie. The resources were very fun and depended on the 3 characters you picked. Have you played Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth? Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth. Honestly, the last Digimon thing that I ever played was the MMORPG. I remember when I first started it, I was playing with a friend. He invited me to play it. I said, okay. I pulled a Patomon. He got pissed off at me and I stopped playing it. That's basically what happened. Patomon is the orange and yellow looking one, right? From the first generation. Is that Patamon? That is Patamon. Yeah, Patamon. Yeah, I pulled a Patamon and he got mad at me, and then I stopped playing it. It was pretty fun. But yeah, let's go ahead. We are currently 25 minutes in and we have not made a single person yet. So let's go ahead and do Angela, manager of Saphira. See, it's like I also want to see, I wanted Ayan to be manager, Ayan the manager or something. So having her also be I guess she is a manager, isn't she? AI manager of this. Oh god, this is too far. This is too huge of a name. This is practically a Yu-Gi-Oh name at this point. Manager of Lobotomy Corporation. AI of Lobotomy Corporation. That seems small enough. AI of Lobotomy Corporation. Let's see how this works. Machine assistant. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's kind of like a dig into Angela herself, because that's all she sees herself as, and that's kind of what she's seen as during Lobotomy Corporation. Machine assistant. Oh, it's so mean to her, but it's such a good. That's a really good name right there. If you like MTG that much, you ever do runs of Chandelier on her here? Runs of Chandelier. Chandelier? I didn't know Shia was actually a part of Magic. I wanna swing from the... Ooh, this is one of those old Magic games. No, I did play Magic on stream a few times where I played Magic for like, what, 20 hours? Was it 20 hours, guys? How long was that stream? I remember I did like a 20-hour Magic stream basically, or was it 24 hours? Because it was me doing drafts of what draft was that? I don't remember. It was like a draft of one of the more recent sets. Is it recent now? It was before Kamigawa happened. Yeah, I looked it up. I looked up what Chandelier is. It actually looks kind of cool. I don't really do Magic stuff. I'm gonna be doing Toho and Project Moon stuff on stream. But yeah, I am a huge card fan, and God, I wish honestly, there's a lot of things that I want to do, but it's like I don't have time for them. I would love to play that though. It seems like it'd be really cool. Doesn't Magic have that one card that names is so long it takes up the entire name box? That sounds like an unhinged card. There is a card in the unhinged set where it goes from the top and then it goes all the way to the right side, like this. Wait, oh, you guys can't see my cursor. Hold on. Okay, wait, you guys can't see my cursor. Where's my cursor at? Oh, there it is. It goes like all the way from right here and then it goes down this way basically. There's a card that's like that in the unhinged set. It's amazing. It's not a silver border card, it's a real card? Really? I would not be surprised if that exists then. But yeah, Angela Machine Assistant, let's do this. It took us half an hour to make one card and we still got a whole bunch of characters to go through. Because we're gonna try to go through as many as we can. We're gonna go through Lobotomy Corporation, we're gonna go through Library of Ruina. We're gonna make multiples Angela Machine Assistant. Human Artificer, y'all. Yo! This is actually, oh my god, this is actually pretty good art for it too. When Angela Machine Assistant enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Oh, it's not that good of a card though. It's called Asmoranomardikian. What the hell is this card? What the hell is this card? Actually, kind of want to look this up now. What the fuck is this? Oh, it looks awful. Who the hell is this? Oh, it's a flip card. Oh, is this actually real? This is not a real card, is it? It looks terrible. This looks awful. It's so bad looking. As long as you've discarded a card this turn, you may pay red or... Oh, that's why it doesn't have a mana cost. Interesting. What the hell is this name though? Like you said, again, it's a real card. When did this come out? Because this looks like a newer card, and this is the reason. This is like a card that makes me think like this is why I probably hate new Magic. See, here's one issue that I have with new Magic. Okay, one of their new rules is that they need to add a new mechanic, a new unique mechanic every set now, apparently. Which means they're gonna have like these bloated mechanics that you're gonna have to learn more and more and more of, instead of working with the mechanics they currently have and innovate off of that. If you guys don't know, like, innovation or limitations cause innovation. That was a saying that was used a lot back in like Super Nintendo and Nintendo days. Yu-Gi-Oh cards of Project Moon win, you would have to see. Here's the problem with that though, is that Yu-Gi-Oh is so specific with the archetypes that it's hard to make an AI to generate those type of cards nowadays. If you were to generate Yu-Gi-Oh cards from first or second gen, then it would make sense. But nowadays, Yu-Gi-Oh cards are built into their own archetype. They can't play along with other types, basically. Whereas like this mechanic, for example, that it does, this card does suck, but this effect can work with others. From beneath the snow, I watch you rise. You can freeze to death in minutes, and your ghost may haunt the same stretch of interlocking snow for years. This sounds like a description from like that's talking about like Snow Queen. I love these. I'm making a lot of Project Moon cards and play them on Dueling Book. You're actually making a set of Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh cards for Project Moon. Really? I kind of want to see what you're doing with the effects and stuff, because again, to me, it's like you make a very specific. An archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh has a very specific effect that works with its archetype. I made 4 separate Project Moon related decks. Yeah, I would be curious as to what you put inside of it. What effects did you make for it? Hold on, I need to find my folder again. Where did I put my folder? MTG AI cards. There it is. So blue. And Angela Machine Assistant. Honestly, not that strong of a card. It really isn't. 5 mana for a 3/3. Not that good, but it makes you draw. It's a 5 mana 3/3 draw card. But if you miss the draw, oh, you're so screwed. Library of Verona deck, T-Corp. I'm thinking what I could probably do is maybe fix the effects just a little bit to where it's actually like a viable card for some of these. I'm wondering if this counts rarity, because gold is the second highest rarity, which means it's supposed to usually be a good card. It's decent if you have some cards that lower the cost of Artificers. I mean, that's, oh god, I hate Artificer decks because of that. Like literally anything that I dislike about Magic for the most part is based around blue. Because there is like counterspell decks, and then there's like artifact decks. Oh my god, artifact decks are terrible. Let's do Aeon next. Aeon. El Manager. What would Manager of Lobotomy? Manager of Lobotomy Corporation? What would his name? What would his subtext be? Aeon the Founder? God damn it, I love it. My god, you guys are so better with names than I am, I think. Situation about mechanics and whatever you said reminds me of Pokemon. Each generation has to have a new mechanic. Yeah, it makes it bloat sometimes. Aeon the Knowing. Aeon the Knowing, Aeon the Founder. Aeon el Buff Manager. How do you say manager in Spanish? Manager in Spanish.
Gerente.
Gerente. El Gerente. Aeon el Gerente. Light dispenser? Why does he just sounds like a flashlight at that point. Aeon the flashlight. Aeon the Hawk idol. I was thinking about that. El Gerente. Difference between early Pokemon and new Pokemon, at least with early Pokemon, most mechanics stick, but most new Pokemon's new mechanics gets thrown away after the next game. Exactly, that's what Magic is doing too, basically. Like, they introduced a really cool mechanic in Magic in Shadows over Innistrad, called Investigate, where when you investigate, you make a clue token. And I thought that was cool. I thought the clue tokens were cool. We almost never see them go back to investigate after that, which sucks because there was a deck that was called Blues Clues, and I thought it was the most hilarious name for a deck ever. Aeon the Knowing? The founder. Aeon, founder of Lobotomy. Founder of Lobotomy, I feel like he's gonna turn him into a black card because what lobotomies are, and that sounds like what a black card is. I'm digging deep into competitive Pokemon. I gave up on competitive Pokemon at this point. Like, most decks I think are like these, they use these cards that are literally 2 Pokemons in 1 card. Founder of Ooh, Founder of Elcorp, perfect. Founder of Elcorp. Let's see, what do you make? What do you make of this? What do you make of Aeon? What is Aeon? Please be a white card, please be a white card, please be a white card. Oh, it would be amazing if he was white. It would be amazing. He is colorless. Wait, who the fuck is this? The little Indian war charioteers? Who? Huh? Did it give me somebody else's card? I'm in. I'm willing to read it. This looks like a new abnormality. This is a new abnormality. The little Indians. At the beginning of your draw step, if you control no lands, sacrifice a little Indian mine after this stage. Draw a card? This doesn't even work. If you control no lands, this is a 0 land mana rock deck then, which I can see work considering it's 3 colorless. But let's try this again. I don't know why we got somebody else's card. I wonder if somebody else is just as confused as I am. Like, they're generating it and then they're suddenly like, Aeon, founder of Elcorp, who the hell is this? Hakma, the Aeon worshiper, is a hilarious name. Aeon, oh, he's black. He's a human rogue. When Aeon, founder of Elcorp, deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. That is actually a pretty solid card. This is typically, that's actually very solid. That effect for 2 mana, and it's a 2/2. This would be like a 2 mana 1/1. That is actually very good. Only 1 burial is allowed each night. If the evening and night are spent fighting, it's time for the night to fall. I wonder why they made him black though. Why would he be a black card? Oh, I put Found of Elcorp. Did I put Found or did I put Founder? It's honestly a good card. It is. I'm actually gonna hold on to it and then I'm gonna do Founder of Elcorp real fast because I want to see what Founder of Elcorp would be. I'm pretty sure I put Founder though. I don't know why I went into Found of Elcorp. He just found it, guys. He wasn't the maker of Elcorp. He just found it. He just like, hey, look, guys, there's a building here. It just has an L on it. Let's go ahead and go to make it ours. Let's see what Founder is though. Founder of Elcorp. Just randomly found Elcorp laying in the road. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, he just got a group of friends, you know, and said, hey, let's go ahead and make a place out of this. And then he made probably one of the most eventful moments in the city's history. He's a blue now. Aeon, founder of Elcorp. When Aeon, founder of Elcorp, enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand. Yo, he's a wizard. Look at him. I use every minute to discover ways to get back up. Oh my god, it's so fucking cool. Oh my god, it's so cool. It's an okay card though. It's not as good as the other one though. Looking at the target opponent's hand is pretty good information. It's very valuable information, but it doesn't do anything else other than look at the opponent's hand. It's an okay card. Definitely not a blue card though. Like, these are the effects of a blue card, yes, but it's not a deck you want to use in a blue card. Aeon, founder of Elcorp. Y'all, wizard Aeon. I mean, he practically is. He might as well be. I just like me funny names for the characters. I know. I really just want to put it down like this is Hakma. That is what I want Hakma's name to be. This is what I want his card to be. Is literally this. Will you do Roland or Library of Ruinas for a different stream? No, I'm going to go through as much as I can. We're going to go through Lobotomy Corporation first, including the abnormalities, and then we're going to go into Library of Ruina. We're going to do, some of them are going to have multiple characters though, because some of them are a little bit different. Like, I think Angela is the only one that I think of that's actually different. Because Angela from Lobotomy Corporation is different than Angela in Library of Ruina. Big difference. What about ordeals? Ooh. Yeah, we'll probably do ordeals too. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I think I prefer this one too. More so because of flavor text. Obviously, the black one is way stronger than this one, than this card. But yeah. Let's go in order. So Malkuth, Energetic Saphira, does that work? We have Bina and Geb, Gideon and Kali. I'm probably not gonna do their original names probably. Malkuth, the beloved Saphira. What I'm probably gonna do is for the Sephiras, I'm probably gonna do adjective Sephira. That's what I want to do with them. Malkuth the beloved. See, I can't also do something like beloved Sephira because I would say that's opinion. Like, I love her. I love Malkuth. She's adorable. She's great. But some people probably won't like Malkuth. But you can't really disagree that she's not energetic. She is a very energetic person. Why not use their Sephira titles? What is their Sephira titles? What are they? Like control department, you mean? Control Sephira? Information Sephira? Those ones? Ducky Pen Sephira. I would love that to be an artifact. I would love to make that into an artifact. Control Sephira? Control Sephira. So what would those be though? Nutsack would be health Sephira? Nutsack would be health Sephira. Hod would be counselor? I can't remember what all the departments are exactly. Tiff would be control Sephira, or no, central Sephira. So it's like, that doesn't exactly work with the adjective into Sephira, I would say. I think giving them an apt adjective that's training, there we go, training Sephira. Nutsack was security, really. That's right, yeah. Discipline Sephira. The balls will stand up straight for Malkuth. Those would be real. Oh my god, the post suppression titles would actually be really good sorceries and instants. Those would be insanely good sorceries or instants. I think the sad part is this thing mainly makes creatures. Malkuth the stood up. What, she got stood up on a date? That's fucked up. Who would stand up Malkuth? Well, I mean, I guess she's very, I guess she would probably be very, what is it? What's that word when they need attention a lot? You're a terrible person, Pulse. How dare you? How dare you stand up Malkuth? We'll go with this though. Malkuth, energetic Sephira. Let's go with this. Malkuth is needy. There you go. I would say she's not really needy though. It's more so she's very like, she dotes on you a lot. She's very doting, but it's not like that motherly kind of doting. Just wants to talk a lot. Blue? She's blue. When Malkuth energetic Sephira deals combat damage to a player, put that many +1/+1 counters on that player. What? What? No. This is an awful card. Oh, this is terrible. I think I'm gonna have to like fix these or something, I swear. Malkuth, energetic Sephira. You guys notice that it really likes blue cards? Damn, she's terrible. What I could do is I could probably Dude, I would love to do a duel with these. How does a player use +1/+1 tokens? You can convert +1/+1 counters onto something else. So that's how it would work probably. You would transfer the +1/+1 counters on the player to a creature basically. The problem is though, she gives it to the other person. If it gave it to her player, to the person controlling her, then it would work sort of. But it gives it to the the opponent. It gives it to the opponent. That's the worst part. Okay, how about this though? Lobotomy Corporation. Let's see what happens when we do Lobotomy Corporation, guys. God, I wish it makes it into a land. Land or enchantment, please. Land or enchantment, artifact would be fine too. Damn, this may take a while. Yeah, see, that's why I said we're gonna go through as many as we can. What the fuck? What is this? What do you mean? What is this? This poor AI, it's trying so hard. It just gave up. Eye of the Tiger, 3 mana, but then there's a subtext after the mana. This feels like an MTG blacksmith card. MTG cardsmith. I think you broke it. I honestly think I'm getting somebody else's card or something. All permanents of face down, rocking, stationary, inaccessible creature spells you control have 2 targets. What the hell does this even mean, guys? This means literally nothing. What is stationary? Stationary? Isn't it an A instead of an E? Stationary? Pretty sure stationary has an A at the end, not an E. Demigod Assassin, low-key awesome as a type. Assassins are very terrifying in Magic. I like, when I think of assassin in Magic, I think of the ones from the black-green planeswalker who, like, she makes 3 assassins that literally say if it deals combat damage to a player, they lose the game. That's literally all they do. It's insane. Who the hell is this? What the what? Mad Moro. When you cast a non-creature spell, sacrifice Lobotomy Corporation, Shimmering Modularization Helix, destroy target creature. That is actually kind of decent. If this was named Lobotomy Corporation, Shimmering Modularization Helix, I'm assuming maybe that it's supposed to be named that. This would actually be a pretty solid card. Because it's a blocker, and then you can just simply cast a spell whenever you want, or you can cast an instant or sorcery, which is pretty often for blue, and then you can just destroy a creature. This is more A than I. What the fuck does that even mean? Just praying to the AI gods that Little Red Merc is an assassin. If it sees mercenary, it probably will, maybe. Guys, I kid you not, it was not this bad. It was not this bad when I used it. I kid you not. Oh! It's a construct! It's a construct! It's an artifact creature! That's amazing! Sacrifice Lobotomy Corporation, curate a 1/1 green ooze creature token, activate only as a sorcery, and it kind of sucks though. Damn. I feel like, honestly, at this point, I want to make 2 categories. I want to make 2 categories of where we keep rolling until we get a good, until we get like a really good card. I forgot to make a colorless folder. And then we like keep rolling for a good card, basically. Artifact. Or colorless. We'll do colorless. Colorless. Bam. I mean, the type and stuff fits, but honestly, it kind of fits what Lobotomy Corporation is too. Lobotomy Corporation creates creatures. So it's creating a green ooze creature token. But you know what would make this insane though? Is if it didn't have the sacrifice part of it. Remove the sacrifice part of it where it just taps to create a 1/1 green ooze creature token. That is actually pretty good. That's pretty decent. The only problem is that it activates only as a sorcery, which means you have to do it on your turn. You can't do it on the enemy's turn. Creates creatures in green ooze. Enkeflin! That's right, there you go, see? Bong Bong, bruh. Yeah, let's do it, why not? Let's just do Bong Bong. Let's do Bong Bong. What? Let me, there you go. We'll just Bombong, why not? Watch her be blue. Swear to God, she better be blue. Be blue. If anything, this would be really good data to see how much of what color this thing makes, because so far it's been making nothing but like, I have not seen a single green. Oh, it made an instant though. Look at that. It made it create a 3/3 blue dragon creature token for 3 mana. That's pretty good. I'm assuming the dragon probably has flying, maybe? Typically dragon tokens tend to have flying. The Zendikaro brothers' leadership skills were furious now after the opponents tried to tear the wizards to pieces with a net suddenly arose. What? You need to add a tile to make it more accurate, maybe? No. Again, I think it might just be that so many people are using this AI at the moment that the AI is like breaking. I think that is the issue it's having right now. Because much like, this is definitely not as popular as the Del-I AI. Del-E, what was that AI called? Where you just enter something and then it makes like makes pictures, like 9 pictures for you. It's not as popular as that one, but this one has been getting a bit of traction. Obviously not as much as the other one because this one's like for nerds. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, sacrifice another creature. This is so stupid. This is so bad. Can you sacrifice an enemy creature? You cannot. Sacrifice means that you have to send... Sacrifice is you send one of your creatures to the graveyard. To your graveyard. That's what it means. Sacrifice is pretty bad. Bombong. Oh! Bombong? Bombong. It's literally just Bombong. There's literally nothing to it. Bombong. It's just Bongbong. There's nothing about it. We got Bongbong, guys. Can the AI just can't handle Bongbong. That's what it is. The magic in these cards flow from neural networks. The text is generated by a large language model from Cohere. It was fine-tuned on cards from the 3 decades of Magic the Gathering history. The images are generated with the Wombo API. They are conditioned on the name and type of the generated card. Bonbons are actually sacrificed to White Knight in the final star. Oh my god, that thing was so, that. I swear that moment was really awesome. Not gonna lie, that was a really great time. Limbus Company's gonna ruin everything. I swear to God. We actually got Bonbong. Who? What do you mean it's Bonbong? What do you mean when Bontu, the god of hunting, enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature? That is amazing! That is such a good effect! Holy crap! But why are you named Bontu, the god of hunting? That is such a good card! If it said, when Bonbong enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature for 2 mana. And it's for 2 cost. It's a flying 2/2 also. That is insane. It's a flying 2/2 for 2 mana, which is already pretty deep, which is already a solid card in like draft and stuff. But then it makes each opponent sacrifices a creature. That is insane. If you guys don't know what's so great about sacrificing is that if a card has the effect like indestructible, which means it cannot be destroyed. That's what indestructible means. Sacrifice does not destroy. Sacrifice literally says, send a creature to the graveyard. That's what sacrifice is. It's not destroying the creature, it's just literally sending it to the graveyard. So it bypasses stuff like indestructible. So like if a card says destroy all creatures, that is weaker than a card that says sacrifice all creatures. What about Hexward? Hexward? You mean hexproof or hex? Is Hexward a new mechanic? I've seen some new mechanics that I'm just like really confused about. Like I think it's just heard like shield tokens or something. You're talking about hexproof. I think you're talking about hexproof, right? because Hex Sacrifice actually bypasses Hexproof as well. Unless it targets. Hexproof prevents targeting. That's what Hexproof does. So if, like, for example, if a card says target player sacrifices, then you can sacrifice a Hexproof creature with that. Because it's not targeting the creature, it's targeting the player. Now, if the player has a card that says this player has Hexproof, then you cannot target the player. I wonder what the opposite of a bonbon would be called, because I saw memes about red-haired ones. Yum yum. That's yum yum. I wish I could save this, but it screwed up the effect right here, Bontu, the god of hunting, so we have to forge again. Notice how there's currently been 0 black or red, or 0 green or red cards so far. Again, it has a hard time doing red and green for some reason. Oh, when Bonbon dies, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That's a green effect, but that is an amazing effect. That works. Holy crap, that is amazing. I mean, I guess it, because like putting +1/+1 of counters is either a green or a blue-green thing. Bang bang. Wait, I'm putting this in the black or a blue folder. This is black folder. Bang bang. The flavor text: when you listen to her, the dead would return to the earth nourished by the dead's absence. He just listened to her? What the hell is she gonna say? Bong bong, share me your words of wisdom. Bong. That's all she would say, like. Sacrificing counts as dying, right? It does. It does count as dying. So if you do sacrifice Bong Bong, that would consider it dying, so you would be able to put +1/+1 counters. When I was talking about how like destroy all creatures is worse than sacrifice all creatures, that is worse if you're trying to wipe out their board side. However, there's some decks where you do want to destroy your own creatures for effects to go off, which is that's a typical thing for black cards to do. They'll say things like for example, when something dies, effect happens. And that was actually one of the strongest decks I remember during one set. It was a super cheap deck. It was like 30 bucks to make. And it was a black-green deck, and it was all about doing that. It was all about killing your creatures, nuking the board, and when your creatures die, more creatures come out. So you can just nuke the entire board, and then they would have no board. However, your creatures would die and make more creatures, and then you would just be able to kill them like that, because they wouldn't have a board. Listening to Bonbon leads to Return of the Dead. Just listen to Bonbon, you're like, I'm going insane! Yasad. Honestly, screw it. Yasad the Viper. Let's go with that. Let's go with Yasad the Viper. I think this is more fitting than something like Information Sephira or something. Yasad the Viper. Oh, please be green. Please be. With the name, with the word Viper in it, it has to be green, right? What the hell is this? What the hell is a Geist Captain and a Drake Shell? What type is this? You may put a creature card from your graveyard if it has a +1/+1 counter it. Creature. You put a creature card from your graveyard. You may put a creature card from your graveyard. I think you forgot an extra part of that. You may put a creature card from your graveyard and do what with it? What do you do with it? Also, you can't have a +1/+1 counter on a creature in the graveyard. How does this work? Listen to Yasad's new album. Yo, check out my new album, bro. I swear, it's great. It's a yo, he's green! He's green! Holy shit, it's a 6/6! If damage would be dealt to you, exile it instead. What? Wait, do you exile the damage? Like, if damage is dealt to you, you're like, nah, fuck your damage. No, it's gone. It's gone. Exile the damage. I'm taking nothing. What does that mean? This is broken, by the way. Like, this could technically work, okay? This could technically work. I think you exile the Yasad. If it was to exile Yasad, it would be, if damage would be dealt to you, exile Yasad the Viper instead. That's what it would say. But it's saying exile it, and the last thing that would be like considered a noun would be the damage. So it would be exile the damage instead. Now the crazy part is that this actually goes around certain mechanics. Like there is some red cards that say damage cannot be prevented this turn. And there's a lot of cards that say prevent all damage that would be dealt this turn. So the red card counters those. However, this would counter that red card because it's not preventing damage, it's just exiling it. I kind of want to use this. I kind of want to add this actually. Try now with Information Sephira. I kind of want to add this because this is so hilarious. It's such a great card. Yasad the Viper, exile damage lol. Imagine there's just later on a card that says bring back all things that were exiled or something. So you bring back the damage that was just exiled. Oh my god, this is amazing. He bears the great gift of incorruptible virtue, unmatched in the history of Ral Zendikar, Wani Geralf. I know who Zendikar is. I do not know who Ral Zendikar is, though. That just sounds like John Zendikar. He said Information Sephira. Let's do that. Why not? Maybe should we do like 2 different versions of each like Sephira, where it's like their department and Sephira, and then like Malkuth, Duck Pen Enthusiast or something. Duck Pen Enthusiast. God damn it, Guardian of Zendikar, pretty legit, not gonna lie. This part just gets me every time though. Soulbound is the color of decay. It's like trying to make an effect, but it's also combining the flavor text with the effect, it looks like, when it does this. A meme version and serious version, so that way we get Hakma balls, yeah. Someday, Yugize, you will beat the Magic: The Gathering Championship with these Project Moon cards and then get challenged by John Miyazaki himself, the maker of Dark Souls. That sounds like a plot for like, what was it called? The Half-Life Full Life Consequences. Has everybody seen that? God damn it. Come on, give me it. What is this? Llanowar's Metal Advocate. When you cast a non-black creature card, target opponent discards a card. That is insanely good. That is stupidly broken. You play him on turn 3. Turn 3, play Llanowar's Metal Advocate, and then you play a bunch of 0-cost creature cards in your hand. Play a bunch of 0-cost creature cards in your hand, and then their entire hand is discarded. That is stupidly broken. Never heard of it, but I'm curious. You don't know Half-Life Full Life Consequences? It's amazing. Just check it up on YouTube. There's like an entire series of it. It's got to be non-black though. To make colorless. Ornithopters. You can have 4 Ornithopters in your hand. Play 4 Ornithopters, 0-cost, 0/1 flyers. Bam. 4 cards discarded, and then you have 0/1 flyers to block with. It's insane. Bruh. What are you doing? Yeah, I think too many people are using this AI or something, so it's like it doesn't know what to do. Colorless is non-black. Yep, exactly. There's plenty of there's 0-cost card creatures that are not black. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god, this costs us 2 mana, and then it costs us 3 mana! Do you cast it twice? You may cast creature spells only if you control no cards in your graveyard, and it's shit! You literally can't play this! It's impossible! It's garbage! If this was like a 9/9 or something, it would make sense. How can a card have 2 different costs? That's the thing. It can't. Not like this though. Some cards do actually have two different ways to pay for it though, but typically they'll have one cost up here and then they'll have a cost down here in their effect that says like, you may pay for this cost instead to cast it, but then there's like another effect to it, usually like a downside. Come on, Urza's artificial intelligence, come on. Urza, you're supposed to be the greatest planeswalker ever. Your AI though needs a little bit of work, man. We got there. You saw it, Information Sephira. Whenever you cast a blue spell, draw a card, and it's freaking broken. Oh my god. This is insane. Okay. This is stupidly broken. This is basically a magic card. This is straight up like a magic card that you would use. 100%. The cost is a little bit up there, but 5 mana 3/3, I mean, 3 toughness does die to a lot of things. Yasad, Information Sephira. Alright, we're gonna go to Hod. Somebody figure out a good name for Malkuth while I go for Hod. Hod. The hell with Training Sephira. For those of you, no, I said Malkuth, guys. We need to make a nickname for Malkuth. We need to make a nickname for Malkuth. Not Hod. We're doing Training Sephira for Hod for now. But Drug Addict is probably a good one though. Malkuth the Imposter, that I'll do that as her nickname actually. But yeah, for those of you who do not know why this is a good card is because blue is all about countering. So the moment you have this on the board, anytime they try playing a card, anytime your opponent tries playing a card, you simply hit them with a counter spell. So their card gets countered, and since you just casted a blue spell, you get to draw a card because you casted a counter spell. And typically, the only way to beat a blue player that's doing nothing but counters is to have more cards than them and cast more than they can cast their counter spells. That's usually the only way that you could beat a blue deck or a blue control player. But if they're starting to draw more than you, then your only other option is to have more mana, so they can only counter once and then you can play like 2 cards, for example. That's the only way to beat like a blue deck other than that. So this is insanely strong because of that. The Notepad Duck of Death, Malkuth the Notepad. Oh my god, I love Magic so much, I swear. Blue counter deck is entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, essentially. Like literally every Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck is basically like, I'm either going to counter your shit or I'm going to nuke the entire board and then it's my turn. Again, I don't... Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like turn 1, I filled the board up with 4 monsters. Your go. My turn, I nuke the board. I fill it up with 4 monsters. I put a trap card the last turn that lets me nuke the whole board. It's my turn now. Oh, what's that? You special summon 3 monsters? I sacrifice them to special summon my monster. Your go. Like what was the giant rock? There's the giant rock, there's the kaiju monster. It's just it's insane. The entire meta is practically built around nuking the entire board. So you can summon your 4 monsters so they can nuke the entire board and then they fill up their board. It's kills me. To be honest though, I like the art. I like the art for Yu-Gi-Oh! Way more than Magic's though. TCG in general are boring for me. Yeah, I can see that too. I'm actually curious though, is it because it's too slow, it's strategy stuff? What is that? I can understand, but if you have like a different reason why it's boring for you, I'm actually curious. It's annoying trying to make a meta deck, which is why my favorite game mode to play is Draft. That's why I love Draft so much, is because when you play in like a competitive way in card games, you are basically gonna have to follow the meta decks or you're gonna perish. That's my problem with doing competitive like card games, which is why I love Draft so much, because Draft you get to see so many cards that you would never see in the meta. It's so amazing to see like drafts of like card games, and you can't really do that with the current Yu-Gi-Oh. First and second generation of Yu-Gi-Oh you can most likely possibly do draft with, but current Yu-Gi-Oh you cannot. All my Project Moon decks in Yu-Gi-Oh are either just good or broken. Did you make like actual Project Moon cards and then put them into Yu-Gi-Oh? Or did you just like make Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Did you make Yu-Gi-Oh decks and then like base them around Project Moon stuff?
DJ Pool 53
Exactly. Don't play meta, then
X
perish.
600. Don't play meta, then perish.
Yeah, it really is that. Yo, play the meta. Nah, I kinda don't want you. Then perish. Pod, the training Sephira. I'm hoping we can at least go through Lobotomy Corporation this stream. At least. Locket of Wisdom. Sure. Oh, instant and advanced. I can understand the instant. What do you advance though? To this part? What? Okay, so what I'm getting at is that I think this is supposed to be the effect right here. When it screws up like this is supposed to be the effect, because exile target creature is an effect, and this is actually a really stupidly good card. 2 mana to exile a target creature. I don't know what the hell the rest of the effect is, but that's a really strong effect for two mana, and it's instant speed, which means you can do it at any time you want. What's the difference between exiling and sacrificing? Sacrificing is sending a creature to the graveyard. Exiling it is removing it from play. That's not sending to the graveyard. That's literally, it's gone. It's yeet. You yeet the thing. It's out of here. It does not exist in the game anymore. That's basically what that means. Now, there is very few cards. Wow, speak of the devil, it's Eldrazi's. There's specific cards that will actually bring things back from exile. Like, there's Eldrazi cards that do that, because Eldrazi's love to do that. They love to just exile things, because that's what Eldrazi's do. In the lore of Magic, Eldrazi's are like these practically eldritch abomination creatures, some more eldritch looking than others, that they just they soak up all of the mana from creatures. So like the creatures will just like unexist basically. It's almost like a Metroid basically. Like in Super Metroid, you know, like in Super Metroid, the baby Metroid turns huge and starts sucking all the creatures up, and they turn into like sand essentially. That's what Eldrazi's do. Bring back exile damage. Sorry. Oh my god, it's amazing. The baby, yeah. This is the thing. I love how she's like, the baby, and then Mario, and like Mario in the Super Mario animation, the Super Mario World one, he's like, babies! And then freaking, like Fox McCloud, when Fox McCloud in the Star Fox 64 one, when he sees his father, it's like, never give up hope, my son. And then Fox is like, hello, papa. It's so fucking dumb. Oh, I love it. Life support, 5 mana, draw 2 cards. We don't know if it's sorcery instant. That's actually pretty decent though. Draw 2 cards for 5 mana. It's kind of okay. New card AI messed up. Yeah, it does seem to be acting up a bit, which is a bit of it's a shame. If it keeps doing like this the entire stream, I don't think I'll be able to do another stream of this. I'll try to make the rest of the cards, and then we'll go ahead and review them on stream. Hod trading Sephira. She's a zombie. 3 mana, Death Touch, sacrifice another creature, regenerate Hod. That's okay-ish. That's alright, yeah. The only problem is that this sacrifice another creature is 2 mana, which is pretty expensive. Hod training Sephira. Its appetite and virulence are each the same as that of its kind. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I was trying to get my filter. I think the fan's gonna go on. Unfortunately, guys, I am terribly sorry. Tell me if it's too loud or not. I was gonna get my AC unit, my tiny little box AC, but apparently I forgot to put the filter inside the freezer, so it's gonna be pointless to use. Zayo's busy getting a girlfriend, and guess what? Let's go. Guess what? You got it. Let's go. Good job, man. Don't fuck it up. Just trust me. You might screw it up. Because boy, I've been there. But yeah, I'm back. As long as it deals damage, then create regardless of how much AP it had or if it defended attack, it dies. As long as the creature with Death Touch deals damage to other creatures. Did somebody ask about what Death Touch it is? Yeah. Death Touch, if it deals damage to a creature, that creature dies. Unless a creature dies. Remember the word dies. So if a creature has indestructible though, it won't die because indestructible means it can't die. But yeah, it's a pretty solid card. The only problem is really just like that 2 mana cost for the sacrifice, another creature to regenerate it. It's a bit pricey. It's a bit of a steep price for it. It's a really good blocker though. Just trying to double check to see if my fan is too loud or not. Hod Training Sephira. What do we got for Malkuth though? Did you guys say anything for Malkuth the Notepad? Malkuth the Inevitable? Can't hear it? Great, awesome. So Malkuth, Hod the Imposter, Hod the Traitor. We'll do Traitor. The Imposter's just too memey. We'll do Traitor. Hod the Traitor. I can see this one being black or red. And of course it didn't work. Oh my god. How painful. Hod, my beloved. I don't know how people can like Hod though. Of all things. How do you like Hod? She's got a nice body, I would say that. Well, actually, no, I think it really just depends. Like, because the cognition filter, abomination technique, empty dinosaur. Roll 3 cards? Excuse me? Defender, a Decalion expression, roll 3 cards. Swear. She's just trying her best, man. Yeah, I guess so. That sounds like the coping that she did, though. She's like, I'm just trying my best to be a good person. Hod the Traitor. Haste. Whenever another creature you control dies, if Hod the Traitor is in your graveyard, you may draw a card. Excuse me? Why is Hod so good? That's pretty good. Wait, that's broken. You literally just send her to your graveyard. Just put her in your graveyard, and anytime the board gets nuked and you have creatures on your side, even creature tokens, like there's cards that say create 3 creature tokens on the board. They die, you can get Hod the Traitor will make you draw 3 cards if it's in your graveyard. That is insanely broken. Why is Hod so solid? Now we need Bina the Arbiter that somehow kills your board. I'm honestly not sure how this AI makes cards because it is not making any red cards right now. We have not gotten a single red card and we've only got 1 green card. What if she's exiled? It won't work then. She has to be in your graveyard. And it's you may draw a card too. It's not you have to draw a card. You may. Because if you try to draw when you don't have a library, you automatically lose the game. So if you're at 0 cards left, you're close to being out of cards in your deck, then you can just not draw. It even gives you the option to draw. This is mental. Malkuth. What do we call her before? Energetic Sephira? I guess we could just call her Control Sephiroth. Control Sephiroth. Because I think the last one we called was Energetic, so Energetic will just be our next here. If anything, I would put like Malkuth Genki Genki or something. Malkuth the Sucky. Why are you like this, Pulse? Why are you antagonizing me? Malkuth. Seriously, it was a typo, really? You may play two blue and black or black creature cards with different powers. That is pretty broken. I don't know what this part is, but there's something up here, but with this and this, that is pretty broken. If only that was actually Malkuth and not whatever the hell the name of that person was. Come on, AI, you can do it. I believe in you. No, who the hell is this? This sounds like a literal card for Magic. Sarah Archangel? At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile up to 2 target creatures you control, gain control of. You control, gain control of. But why would you exile your own creatures? For what purpose? I mean, the 6 mana 5/4 flying is already pretty solid in itself. The AI bad? I just think it's just doing its best because it's overloaded. That's my guess. Come on, Malkuth. Come on, Malkuth. Its power is creature. Oh my god. What does this mean? At the beginning of your draw step, sacrifice creationists' draw cards, then reveal cards from the top of your library. Oh my god. This AI is struggling so hard right now. Its power and toughness is Kritu. Come on, Malkuth. Come on, Malkuth. Come on, Malkuth. God, I feel like I'm doing a gotcha roll right now. I swear to God, if this keeps up, I might just go play Mahjong or something. Hey, Malkuth, control Sephiroth. Zombie Wizard. When Malkuth, control Sephiroth, enters the battlefield, return target artifact card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, it's not that good. Goblin years ago, guild leader sealed away those children of wizards. It was too late for us to be prepared for this kind of trouble. Gotcha roll, training for Lumbus already, I see. I am going to do my best to avoid the wailing as much as I can, basically. Like, I'm pretty good at not wailing. If they have like a $5 season pass thing or whatever, I would probably do that. That's it. That's what I would do. So you plan to wail. I do not. I 100% do not. I think gacha is probably the worst thing to ever happen to like video games, like the video game industry. It's literally the worst thing to happen to it. So we got Malkuth. Let's go ahead and go for Nutsack now. Nutsack. What is he again? Health department?
DJ Pull 53 cheered. X1000. I'll fund you our wailing, BB.
Pulse, trust me, I'm not gonna wail. I'm not gonna wail. Security, it's security. God, I cannot remember the departments for the top ones because I know Central, Disciplinary. Oh shoot, what is cheese? I know Hakma's records. He's welfare, there we go. And Bina's extraction. Securitas. Social welfare cringe. Chandra's outburst. That's literally a card. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure Chandra's outburst is literally a magic card. Chandra's outburst. Yeah. 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 Holy crap, is it like trying to read? I think it's trying to read magic cards. And it just forgets to like get rid of the actual magic cards out of the text. And then it just says, oh, load it. Look at the effect. A creature you control can't attack. Wow. Amazing. Also, Chandra's red. Like, oh, I swear. There we go. Human advisor, wow. When Nutsack Security Department attacks, draw a card. That's actually good. What the hell is this flavor text though? The squirrel could kill it. What? What does that mean? I think I am going to have to make my own. I'm gonna probably have to make my own Sephira cards or something, my own Project Moon cards, because this AI is definitely not doing it. Like, mind you, some of these cards are really good. Can this AI generate planeswalkers? Ooh, that would be crazy. Because that's like 3 or 4 abilities on its own. That's 3 or 4 effects right there on a single card. Can the AI actually manage that? I might just genuinely make my own set of Project Moon cards or something. What would be considered a planeswalker though? If like a Project Moon character becomes a planeswalker, what would be the requirements? EGO? Would somebody manifesting their EGO or distorting, would that be a planeswalker? Not like rank, not like a purple tier or something, not like a fixer. But I think manifesting your EGO or distorting would probably cause you to become a planeswalker essentially. That would make you get a planeswalker card. Netsack Security Department. 1/1, target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. He became an artifact. It opens the chest, draw a card, then hopes it can't lose a night's rest in a moment of fame. Sisay, Netflix the feed. What a name. Honestly, to me, what Iori would be is she would probably be a she would probably be a blue-black card with 4 different effects, and you tap mana to activate a certain effect based on her stances. Defense stance, she would get like +3 toughness for like green mana. Just make your own cards there. You can't be worse than the bot. Well, no, see, here's the problem, Pulse, is I know I could probably make better cards than this bot, but will I make balanced cards is another story. Have you guys ever seen the website MTG Smith? I think it's called MTG Blacksmith. THC Blacksmith. It was a website that gathers all of the hilariously bad cards that were made out of another website called MTG Smith or something, where you can make your own cards. And it would basically show, it's a highlight of like some of the worst cards that have ever been made, pretty much. It would kill me watching some of these cards, or looking at some of these cards. I don't remember what the name of that one is. I don't remember what the name of the website was, where you get a look at the highlights. Cards. Making cards are easy, balancing is the hard part. See, that's the problem, Dragon, is that I can make the cards, yes, but whether or not I make something absolutely broken is another story. But I'm actually okay with that. Okay, so here is... Hold on. There is 2 different kinds of R&D. There's the bad and the good kind of R&D, to me, in my opinion. And R&D means research and development. That's the team in like Wizards of the Coast, for example, that makes cards, and then they try to like see, oh, is this balanced or not? Then okay. So let me need to find a template. Let's work. You know the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye. Ah!
Beans.
Me. Let's see. Let me find. Where is another Windows capture that I have? This is another Windows capture. Elgato. This was the Lobco Smash or Pass. Yeah, we'll use this one. I think this one will work, hopefully.
Not.
Does this one? First off, we gotta make this one disappear. Bam. That's good enough. Okay. So here is good R&D. Wait, no. Let's search up bad R&D. Basically, R&D is research and development. It is the people who make the cards in Magic: The Gathering. Pulse, thank you for the 400-bit nut. Thank you. So, bad R&D is making broken combos on purpose. Oh, sweet Jesus. This is too bad. This is too big right here. That's too small. I think that's fine. This is a tutorial from 2007. I'm too lazy to bring out something else for like to type stuff on. Making broken combos on purpose is bad R&D, as opposed to good R&D. Good R&D is making combos without the intention of making broken combos. That is what I would say good R&D is. Because when you are making cards, yes, some of them are going to combo together, but you're not actively seeking out to make broken combos. Because that's just sometimes happens when you're making cards. When you're making cards, what you should be doing is you should be making a card, and there's the card. And then you should go to the next one. Make it like lore friendly, make it make sense with the current mechanics that were there. Like, don't make a green card that suddenly does stuff like a blue card would do. Making a standalone broken card. Cards that can literally rely on itself, that's a staple essentially. Staple cards, that's what's bad. Staple cards. Staple cards are some of the worst things you can have to a game. Lore is gross? What do you mean lore is gross? That's literally the reason why most people check out Project Moon stuff. The lore in Project Moon is amazing. What do you mean? See, a card should not be able to be the only card in your deck that's supposed to like win for you. There shouldn't be cards like that, because if every card is a standalone broken card, then your entire deck is just I win. There's two cards I could think of that were green in Magic recently that were absolutely broken because they had too many effects in them, and then the other one was just like it was able to do everything on its own. Those are broken cards. Now, this isn't to say that you don't make strong cards. You should make strong cards, but they shouldn't be the game ender in and of itself when you play it. When you play it, you shouldn't just be like, okay, now I win. Because me playing this card gives me so much value that you just can't keep up anymore. I think one of them was a Planeswalker called like Thief of Crowns or something. There was that card, and then there was a green card that was a Hydra. The Hydra, it just had so much stupid stuff tacked onto it. I think it had like haste, which means it can attack the moment it's played. It had vigilance, I think, and it had death touch. And then it had another effect even after that. It was just insane. I think that's just about it, really. I don't really have much else to write on this, do I? But yeah, now of course, when you have to make a card set in like Magic, for example, some cards are gonna have to be bad, and then some cards are gonna have to be good. If I were to make a Magic deck or Magic set out of Project Moon, the strong cards will obviously be the strong characters in Project Moon. So like the Reverb Ensemble would probably be really strong ones. A good portion of Star of the City will be strong. Gebido would be a strong card. It's those type of things. Those type of cards will probably be strong. And what I will probably do is when I make the cards, I will make it and then completely forget about it. So that way it's not in the back of my mind like, wait, hold on, this card would actually be insanely broken with this card. Because that is just a thing that should just happen. That should just happen sometimes with some cards. Because if research and development sends out these cards to playtesters and then the playtesters find it out, then the R&D team's decision will be, well, it's not that bad of a broken combo, or this card is not that broken, so we could probably just leave it. But if it's literally every deck has to have this card, otherwise they will not be able to win, then you should get rid of it. Opinion or RNG, stupid as hell. Hearthstone is one of the worst games because of it. That is my opinion on it. That's literally the most simplest of opinions. If you played Hearthstone when Dr. Boom was the meta, it was stupid. Because that was probably one of the most dumb RNG based cards ever, and it was so broke. It was so like, you had to have it. Continue the cards, it's almost 3 a.m. for me. I know, we're like, it's 1:41 and we haven't even finished the top department. Nutsack! Enkephalin Abuser. Is that how you say Enkephalin? And oh wait, that's Enkephalin. Enkephalin. That's how you yeah, that's it. I think Hearthstone is what made me hate TCGs. That's RNG. That's an RNG card game. That might be why. Nutsack, a Enkephalin Abuser. Flying, sacrifice another creature, counter target spell, and it's broken. That is broken. That is stupid. Do you guys see how this thing loves making blue and black cards? I have no idea why it does that. Like, most decks, if you were to make a draft out of this set, it would have to be mainly blue and black decks. Counter means it nullifies all effects. So basically what counter means is when somebody wants to play a card, it's called casting it. The only time you're not casting is if it's a land card. Land cards do not have any mana, so you don't cast it. You simply play that card. That's what a land is. Anything, literally anything with a cost up here in the top right, you are casting that card. Now, if it has an effect down here, however, that says like, you may instead play this card for it's an effect for like 2 blue mana or something. That's using its effect to play it. That's not casting. That's using the effect. However, if you use this to play a card, that is considered casting. So literally any card, all those cards we just made with this, they all had a cost to cast it. So you can simply play a blue mana when somebody is casting a card and then sacrifice another creature and you can counter that spell. It's just that easy. You just have to make sure that you have plenty of creatures on the board. And if you have like 4 or 5 creatures on the board and you have the mana to sacrifice them, they will literally be able to do nothing. That is why this card is so stupid. You will basically just win the game at that point. They might as well just scoop. Good old scoop phase where you just pick up all your cards and just go to the next round. Tokens count as creatures? You bet your ass they do. The only time a token will not count is if the effect will say like sacrifice another non-token creature. It'll say non-token creature on it if it doesn't want to count tokens. So you can even play a card that says like, there's a whole bunch of cards like that in red where it says like summon, you pay 3 mana to cast or create 3 1/1 goblin creatures on the field. There's cards like that. For 1 card you can make 3 creatures. For 1 card, you can make 2 creatures. There's plenty of cards like that. So you just play those cards with this one, you win. It's over. GG. I think we're at Tiff now. Tiffereth. Ooh, what do we do with this actually? What would the nickname for this be? The Twins? This is Central Department. Tifrith the twins? Tifrith the little shit? But then that excludes the male Tifrith though. The Broken Twins, that is a really good name. It's not really much of a funny nickname, but it's a good nickname. Twin Shelvins. I mean, that one works. It's another blue card. God damn it, it's a zombie too. Tifrith, essential department. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell card, draw a card. This game loves making broken. This AI loves making broken blue cards. It really does. Whenever you cast it. Wait, we already had this actually. Oh my god, I have made so many blue cards now that my blue card folder is now on my quick access. Who was it? Who was it? There was literally somebody else who had the same exact effect. Whenever you cast a blue spell, draw. Oh, Yasad. Yasad had whenever you cast a blue spell, draw a card. So it's practically the same thing. Yasad, the Information Sephira, was the one that had it. My god, it seems as though the Sephiras like to draw. They're all about blue draw power, apparently. And then we're gonna get to the abnormalities, they're basically gonna be the same thing, probably. Central Department. Tiff the Broken Twins. The Broken Twins. It's like I'm all mashed up, you know? I'm damaged. I'm trying to think if there's any other good nicknames for them, though. The flavor text, no matter how he cries out or whether or not the sound is echoed, his voice will echo through the rotting corpse of his kingdom. Bruh. Damn. It does work. It just works. You know, I was actually going to do one of those like algorithm bait Twitter tweets where it's like, post your PNG or whatever and I'll do something for you. I was thinking of doing one. Holy shit, we got a red card. I was thinking of doing one of those, but with magic. I was like, post your VTuber PNG and I'm gonna make a magic set out of VTubers and stuff. I was thinking about doing that, but I thought, yeah, nah, this is like a long time ago. I might just do it with Project Moon stuff instead. I chose the Broken Twins because A broke mentally and B broke physically. Like the entire Project Moon cast is broken, let's be honest. Tiff the Broken Twins, creature human. Wow, they're actually human now. Whenever Tiff the Broken Twin deals damage to a player, create a treasure token. Wow. It's actually, I mean, it's okay. The secrets of living a perfect life are simple. Choose a family. It's about family.
Then.
Gamela Khan. Thank you for becoming a nugget in the Zaycorp. Tiff the Broken Twins. I'm keeping this because I mean it's a card that works, but it's a red card. We finally got a red card. We finally got one red card and one green card, and I think we have one white card. I think that's really it, isn't it? Oh my god, I'm the only white card apparently. Damn. Tiff the Broken Twins. Okay. Gebera. Discipline Sephira. Bombong isn't a white card. Bombong was blue, I think. Or was it black? I think Bombong was black, actually. Well, first off, Bombong was a colorless card that literally did nothing. It was literally named Bombong and then it had nothing else to it. Junk Duelist, Cave the Shadow. Good job. You nailed it. Exactly what I wanted. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. God, it's so bad. This could be a decent card for like a draft though, maybe. Stop! Maybe if I actually reset the website, maybe it'll actually work. Gebra, Disciplinary Sephira, and she's blue. When Gebra Disciplinary enters the battlefield, draw a card. Already good. When Gebra deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You may look at that card for as long as it remains exiled. She's a milled card? She mills? I don't see what the point is of looking at the card that you exiled. Okay. I mean, the fact that she's 4 mana, 3/3 draw a card is already good. That's a pretty decent. It's a shame she wasn't red though. Discipline Sephira. Now I swear, if I put Gebra, the Red Mist. If I put Gebra the Red Mist and she's not red, I'm gonna be so mad. I need to continue Leviathan. I haven't read Leviathan like since like 2 chapters. Okay, I was worried for a second. I was like, come on, guys. As an additional cost to cast this spell. What? What do you do? What's the additional cost? Roland the Black Silence. What would Roland's other name be? Roland Grade 9 Fixer? Roland Grade 9 Fixer, and then you could do Roland the Black Silence. They stopped doing Leviathan? I know. I haven't seen the last chapter, the last chapter or the last 2 chapters of it though. They said they wanted to make it into a visual novel, right? Gebra the Red Mist, and she's blue. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, draw a freaking card, dude. Bruh, you can just play this set just to draw. This is your draw power right here. It kind of sucks though, honestly. Gebra the Red Mist. Here it is, guys. It's a light novel now. There you go. That's right. That's what they were doing with it. That's gonna become a light novel, and Distortion Detective is gonna be a visual novel. Try again or refuse? Fine. We'll give it one more try. I'll give it the 3rd time's the charm. See what happens if with Gebra the Red Mist. Watch it be worst. Watch it be worse. Just watch. Three blue. Whenever you cast a Spirit or Arcane spell, you may return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Yo, that is such a sick card art for her though. Yo, the card art is so good. Some wizards' best tutors understand the importance of accurate study. I love how the card art works so well. But this card sucks so bad. Because Spirit and Arcane was a Kamigawa thing, so it would only work with Kamigawa cards, and Kamigawa cards were not that strong. There was like very few Kamigawa cards that were actually really good. God damn it, Gebra. Oh, that art for it is so good though. Okay, Chesed. Welfare Sephira. You know, I think for some of these I actually put like adjective department. I did. Whoops. I put Tifrith Central Department instead of Central Sephira and Nutsack Security Department. Scab Cloaked Ascension. You nailed it. Bruh, it's all blue. Was that a dog? I saw a dog. I swear I saw a dog. That's a really nice looking card. Holy crap. Elemental Shaman. This actually looks really good. Oh my god, I love it. Oh man, come on, Urza. Come on, I believed in you. Thought you'd be better than this. Yo, we got a white card, finally. Cheese, Welfare Sephira, Human Monk. When Cheese, Welfare Sephira enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human creature token with flying. Why does that have flying? Morph? Oh, you can morph. That's bad though. Why would you, if you morph this, it doesn't get the enter effect. I mean, this card's okay-ish. 5 mana for 3/3 is not that great, but it makes another 1/1, so it's a 5 mana for 4/4 value. What is the page link? It's urzas.ai. That is the link right there. More, please. Cheese is not gonna morb out, guys. I'm sorry. Cheese. Welfare Sephira. I love how I was like a solid card, but it was like an unset card. Not an unset card, it was a Time Spiral card. I think it's Time Spiral or Future Sight. I think it was Future Sight actually. Future Sight was a set in Magic where it was like colors do things that other colors would do. Like there was a white card that counterspell. That was a counterspell, which is not something that white cards typically do. Cheese, Jess said, cheese to meet you. Trying to make Gebera got landed. She's land. I am surprised you even managed to get a land card because I haven't yet. What the? 0.7. Ah, yes. Yes, the mana value is 0.7. At the beginning of your draw type, choose a creature card type. If you control no land, sacrifice another creature, otherwise discard 2 cards. This is literally here to ruin you. It does nothing else but destroy yourself. Why would you add this? I pinged Jose. Hey, who pinged? Yeah, oh, you put in the Project Moon channel. Oh, it's actually that's actually a pretty decent card. Holy crap. That's a pretty decent land. Cheese to meet you. It's a zombie dog. Whenever a creature you control dies, return target creature card with the same mana value as that card to its owner's hand. Wow, that could actually be pretty good. A person can die only once. Sounds like something Cheese would say. And I love how it's also the joke card too. Chess said, cheese to meet you. It is a solid card, yeah. Whenever a creature you control dies, return target creature card with the same mana value as that card to its owner's hand. Pretty good. Chess said cheese to meet you. Next is Hakma. Record Sephira. Forge new spell. What do we got with you? What do we got with you, Hakma? What do you got for me? I need to brush my teeth after this coffee, man. My teeth feel nasty. Should probably save the rest of this coffee for tomorrow. Hakma. Oh, it did a first try. Flying. Whenever Hakma, Record Sephira, deals damage to a player, return it to its owner's hand. Oh my god, he's awful. He's terrible. He's absolutely garbage. I guess we gotta save him though. Hakma, Record Sephira. There we go. Hakma. Balls. Oh my god, fucking Hakma balls, bro. I swear. He's red! He's a goblin! When a Hakma balls enters the battlefield, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, flip Hakma balls again. The highest written tolls will be called! Yo, this flavor text is so good! This flavor text is so good! But this literally doesn't work! What do you mean you flip Hakma balls? What do you mean you flip him? If you lose the flip Hakma balls again. You don't flip Hakma balls again though. You never flipped him in the first place. You flipped a coin, not Hakma balls. There's a weird ass looking card art too. There's like peppers over here. There's like a Christmas decoration right here. I think that's Hakma balls right there. I see a face. Why the Joe cards have the best quotes? I know this quote is so good. The highest written tolls will be called. It's so good for him. Hit spacebar, toll. I want to re-roll this because the effect literally can't work. It literally does nothing. You flip him, he's face down now. Doesn't do anything. Oh, he's red again. Yo, check it out. Are balls just red? Is that what it's doing? I was about to say, he's looking like an Aztec drawing. Nope, 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 nope. It's changing to something else. Flip a coin. If you lose the flip, sacrifice Hakma. If you lose the flip... Huh? If you lose the flip, sacrifice Hakma. If you lose the flip, Hakma deals 1 damage to each creature. So... Do you do both of them? Oh my god, I'm so confused. Why are red cards flipping? Why are they flipping a coin so much? I want to do it again. There's literally nothing that happens if you, it doesn't say anything about winning. So you lose if you win and you lose when you lose. I mean, it's not a good board wipe. It's not in any sort of fashion. Dealing 1 damage to each creature, that's only good if like the person's weenie rushing you. If the dude is weenie rushing you, then yes, that's a good board wipe. Oh, I am so mad. This actually would be a decent card for him. It's a 3 mana 1/1 for flying, and then untap another target creature for 2 mana. That's actually pretty decent. God damn, it just doesn't work. Oh my god. Come on, give me Hakma balls. Give me a good Hakma balls that actually just works. It actually does in fact work. I would have accepted that previous Hakma if it said if you win. What the? Sorry, let me go ahead. I'm gonna reset the AI, see if that fixes it. Hakma balls. There we go. I swear. Come on, Hakma. God damn you. Talon Rider. He's a chaplain. His power and toughness is chaplain. The cowardly sky fisherman arose 4 mana. If only we knew his power and toughness. It's a 2 mana flyer. If only we knew his power and toughness, he might be actually decent. Who the hell is this? What is this flavor text? It's going mental. This looks like an old-fashioned like Japanese drawing from like feudal Japan. This almost looks like one of those. Like this whole part right here looks like an old feudal Japan drawing, and then you have this part right here which is just not. Yu-Gi-Oh card text. That's basically what that was. It was a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Come on, Hakma balls. I should have just accepted the other Hakma. Just go on. Oh my freaking god. I'm gonna give this like maybe 30 seconds to like maybe refresh and like get its shit together. I'm gonna put away my coffee real fast. I'll be right back. Okay. Have we made nothing there into a card? Mate, we're still stuck on the Sephiroths. How you doing, Shiza Monroe? Because as you can tell, I enter Hakma Balls and I get something like Home River Song with 4 mana, and then it also has Drain Away in the name of it. I don't know what the hell is going on. But by God, we're gonna get there. Eventually, we will get there. Please. Oh my God. I don't know, I might just try like 3 more times or something. If we can't make Hakma Balls in 3 tries from here, I think I might just be done with this, and we probably won't do another stream of this, but I will probably make my own Project Moon cards, Project Moon magic cards. Maybe on stream, actually. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do it on stream. Maybe. We want the Hakma Balls. We want the Hakma Balls. Leave Malkuth on the street or Hod? Hod. That's way too easy of a, it's way too easy of an answer. Leave Malkuth or Hod is like 100% Hod. What the hell? How would I ever leave Malkuth on the streets? Just too adorable. I feel like Hod, like a real life version of Hod would be like the trailer trash who likes to be abused, basically. That's what she is. She's Penny. She's Penny from Stardew Valley. There you go. That's who Hod is. Please. That's a really nice looking bazaar though. Nice. Atarka Bazaar. That's actually a really good looking bazaar. How many times have we done this so far? That was 1. We got Hakma Balls. Let's go. God damn it, it's another flip the coin, and it's both lose. If you lose the flip, flip a coin. If you lose the flip... Oh my God. You literally just, the game is over after this. You literally caused the game to go into a draw with this card. But yeah, I'll keep it, screw it, why not? If you lose the flip, wait, what? Wait, no, if you win, then it doesn't reset. Fitting? It is very fitting. It's very fitting for Hakma. If you lose the flip, you flip again. If you lose the flip, you flip again. But if you win, the flips are over. Oh, but then technically you would lose though. Because if you keep losing the flip and keep flipping the coin, then that would be considered stalling and you would lose by default. Because there is actually a chance for the game to keep going. Whereas if it said if you lose the flip, flip a coin, if you win the flip, flip a coin, that means when you do the effect, that means it would be an endless loop, and then that's a draw. That would be considered a draw. My Gebura Disciplinary Sephiroth costs 1 no color, 1 blue mana type instant, untap target creature. How'd you get it instant? Prevent all common items will be dealt to and dealt by that creature this turn. Did you just keep flipping for Gebura? Well, we managed to get a Hakma finally. So it's now time for La Abuela. Bina. Extraction Sephiroth. Should I call her like Bina Bucket Lover? Bucket Lover. When Bina Extraction Sephiroth enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 blue shaman creature token with flying. 4 mana, sacrifice Bina, draw a card. Even the slow one moves on a Geist's Wake. It's bad. It's not a good card. Just call her La Abuela. La Abuela. Oops. I made a new tab. Bina. Extraction Sephiroth. Would you rather piss off Gebra or Bina? How do you piss off Bina, honestly? Bina doesn't seem like someone that gets pissed off, so you would have to do something really bad to piss her off, I think. How would you piss off Bina? I think I'd piss off Gebra, honestly. Mess up her I love how both of you just said something about her tea. Bina la abuela. Do you think the AI heard me? And like it heard me saying that I was just gonna end this if I can. Oh, la abuela. Menace. Sacrifice Bina to your opponent's hand. So what? Exile target creature card from a graveyard. Oh my god, look at her, she's old! Look at the white hair! Let him loose, that's all he asks. It's a bad card, by the way. 4 mana for a 2/2 Menace is not that great. Menace means that you have to block it with 2 cards instead of 1. But if it's a 2/2, it's already gonna die to 1 card anyways. So it just depends if like you can make sure the opponent only has 1 creature on the board so you can keep swinging for free. But no, this card is awful. It actually doesn't even work either. Sacrifice Bina to your opponent's hand. That makes no sense. So we have to re-roll, sadly. Literally, I can't like sacrifice it and send it to the opponent's hand or something. Would you rather fight a regular Abno or an Aberration? Probably... Honestly, we haven't really seen too many Aberrations. What the fuck is this? What is this? When Bina, the woman of your house, enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. And then you can tap. Tap and pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 4, 28, 56, 58, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 58 plus 13, 61. You tap to pay 61 energy to simply E. The woman of your house, ladies and gentlemen. It has no toughness or strength, so it just dies. What the fuck is this?
Man.
E. Like, the life will have me. The woman of your house. Oh my god. La abuela means the grandma. I know, Shibi. Shibi, have you not seen the power ranking for Lobotomy Corporation? Hold on, let me see if I have that picture, and let me see if it's actually appropriate or not. I don't know if this ranking thing is appropriate or not. Let me see. Let me just double check. It could possibly be not appropriate because like almost all of it is basically in Spanish for the most part. What the F is this pay? I don't know. But yeah, have you guys never seen, how many of you guys have seen this power ranking thing for Lobotomy Corporation? Like, there is low ranking right there. The Clerks El Abominacion. E rank is Pájaro de Castillo, El Medico, Nutsack, and Manager. D is Schadenfreude, El Diablo, Angela, Leticia, and Pacuena Rojo. C, Chica Mágica, Borb, Pájaro Castillo, Anger, and Manager, Execution Bullets. Kaka literally means shit. Yup, basically. B tier is Chica Mágica, Foja Reptil, Nothing There, Base Form, Pequeña Rojo, Kaioken, it's Kaioken Little Red. I'm fucking done. I didn't even notice that one. Pájaro de Judgmento. A is La Abuela, there she is. La Abuela. A, Blue Star, Nothing There, Final Form, Tren Negro, Sin Ticket. S tier, Angela Completado, Médico Blanco, La Niebla Roja, and Los Pajaros. Fusayo? Is that 3? And then double S is El Hijo. Look at him. Oh my god, look at that face. El Hijo. It's great. Oh my god. Okay, we need to re-roll this though. Like, I would be actually totally fine with this if it had a power and toughness. El Hijo. Yeah, I love El Hijo. Yeah, la abuela. Love the fact Gebido was higher than Bina. Listen, I am going to keep saying this. Technically, Gebido's stronger than Bina, okay? I don't even want... I'm not discussing this, damn it. This is not Bina. God damn it, why is it so hard to get these cards? Like, literally, Gebido would win. Like, if you go for Library of Ruina wise, gameplay wise, Gebido would absolutely body Bina. Like, no, like, hands down. If you had a 1v1 between the two, I'm pretty sure Gebido would win. Please, give me the Bina. La Abuela. La Abuela. There she is. When Bina La Abuela dies, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. This is like the 3rd time we've seen this effect. It's like one of the worst effects ever. But you know what? It works. This card does actually work, so... That face... Why does she look so worried? Difficult to say the Fey word, but not difficult to describe. What's the Fey word? Why does it sound like a racial slur to Feys or something? Dude, you can't just say that to Fey people, man. It's not right. Bina la abuela. Why would Bina fight Gebido? Did she spike Monster Energy drink Bina's tea? I mean, Bina does fight Gebido. Well, she fights Kali technically in Library of Ruina, but they do fight. She, like, I don't know why, but for some reason Bina, it's like when Bina hears that Kali was suddenly summoned to the library, Bina is just like, real shit? And then she just comes in to fight. Who do we have next? Are we done? Carmen. Carmen. Does she have a department? Does she have a department? I don't know. I don't remember. Carmen though. Come on. She wasn't even that. Carmen Da'at. Ooh, that's actually really good. Da'at. I wonder how will this game how will this AI handle Da'at? Carmen, the whisper. What would her be? What would she be in that form? You nailed it. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Nothing. She's literally nothing. Zay can make planeswalkers. You actually made a planeswalker? This is... Oh, I guess this would technically be a planeswalker, wouldn't it? It doesn't have a starting loyalty counter, though. This is so cool, though. How long did it take for... Not me. Oh, well then. How long did it take for the person to make this, though? To eventually get this? Aeon the Infinite Light. Oh, this is so cool, too. The name of it, the freaking flavor for it. Oh, you guys are seeing it, actually. I don't have to show you. Look at this. So if you guys don't know how planeswalkers work, planeswalkers come in to the field with a counter at the bottom right. Instead of like power and toughness, they come in with counters. Those are called loyalty counters. And you can increase the counters or spend them with their abilities. Like +1 would give it, like if it starts off with 6 counters, it would get 7 loyalty counters to untap a target creature, which is okay. -3. Spend 3 loyalty counters to creatures you control, get +1/+1, and gain indestructible until end of turn. That is insane. But my favorite, be all that I am and all that I could be. That is such a good flavor text. It's not really Aeon per se though. That doesn't really sound like something Aeon would say though. Rolling grade 9 fixer, cost 3 non-color and 2 blue mana. It's another blue mana card, god damn it. Let's keep trying to work with Carmen though. Yeah, I think I'll just probably do this though. I think I'll just finish up with Lobotomy Corporation, maybe a few of the abnormalities. A few abnormality favorites. We'll do like a couple of abnormalities. Carmen Da'at, Human Advisor. Add 2 colorless. Spells you cast cost blue less to cast another... Wait, hold on. Okay, you're losing me. Spells you cast cost blue less to cast another target artifact or creature spell. The wording is a little weird. What is happening right here? It is the politics of your cities to find the worthy new artifacts and creatures to serve as helpers to expand and unify their own kingdoms. That is a beautiful flavor text, actually, for her. That's such a really good flavor text. It's actually a pretty decent card. Spells you cast cost blue less to cast another target spell. Target artifact or creature spell. Spells you... Oh, the wording for this is so confusing. Spells you cast cost blue less to cast another target artifact. It just kind of sounds like it makes your casting artifact or creature spell costs blue less. That's it. I believe that's all it's saying basically. But we'll take it. Bruh, blue and black folder are now in my quick access because we have made so many. We have made so many blue and black cards now. Those are in my quick access. I can't think of anything else for Carmen though. Carmen, the Carmen Whisperer. Carmen, the person who makes you go batshit insane. Just lose it. Human Advisor makes sense for Carmen. It does. Human Advisor makes sense for most of the Sephiroths, I would say. Because that's what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be advisors for their department. Carmen the Based? She's based, really? Carmen the Brain. Dude, I'm a floating brain. I guess we could just go to the abnormalities now. Abnormalities. Let's go ahead and do nothing there. Let's see what it does with this. What does it do with abnormality? Counter target creature, scry 1. That is, wow, we actually got it in. Oh, you know what? It probably was making nothing but creatures because I put a comma. When you put a comma, that typically is meant for like a creature. You put noun or pronoun, something like that, and then comma, and then words. That is typically a creature. That's probably why I was making creatures so often. Counter target creature, scry 1. I mean, it sure as hell isn't nothing there, but I mean, it's a card, nothing there. Counter target creature, scry 1. And that's actually a really solid card. The fact that it adds a scry onto it. Silent Orchestra. I think I should probably just do all the Aleph real fast and then Punishing Bird. What is Little Red's full name? Little Red Riding Hood? Little Red Riding Hood Mercenary? What is it? I don't remember. That is not Silent Orchestra. What about Eliol? One sin and... What is his name? 1 sin and 100 of good deeds or something? Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary. Seems too long of a name. 1 sin and 100 of good deeds. Yeah. Silent Orchestra. It's a Djinn. Wow. Flying at the beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifice Silent Orchestra at the beginning of your draw step. No, that's not how this works. Target opponent mills that had 24 or more cards in their graveyard. Oh, I thought it was gonna be so good. Oh, it was gonna be so good. I thought it said target opponent mills 24 or more cards. 24 cards in there. Oh, that would have been so good. Oh, it would have been so fitting for Silent Orchestra. It makes no sense though. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Silent Orchestra at the beginning of your draw step. Those are two different phases. They don't work together. It would make sense if it says at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Silent Orchestra. And then target opponent mills that had 24 or more cards in the graveyard. That would make so much sense actually. Because it's like the movements when it's the opponent's turn, so the opponent has time to take out Silent Orchestra. Otherwise, when it becomes your turn again, you sacrifice Silent Orchestra, which means it finished its movements, and then it mills the opponent's deck. Like it's taking your energy, plus tip. This AI gets so close, but then it gets so far away, and it makes me so sad. Silent Orchestra. Choose target creature type. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That is broken. I like the card art. Kind of fits Silent Orchestra. But yeah. Pay 2 mana to just put a creature from your hand to the battlefield. Pay 2 mana, drop Yasad, who's like 6 mana. Bam. But choose target creature type. Wait, you can't target creature types. Why is it targeting? God damn it. Why are you targeting? I just want to start making my own magic cards for Project Moon, I swear. Silent Orchestra, creature spirit. When Silent Orchestra enters the battlefield, draw a card. Jesus Christ, man. It all draws. It seeks a quest for some moments of calm. Sure. I swear, I'm about done with this. There's so many blue cards, man. Orchestra summons the host. Silent Orchestra, play movement 3, even if we scare the hose. Mountain of Smiling Bodies. I would assume this would be red, because red lands are mountain. I rolled a grade 9 Fixer as a broken card. Yeah, imagine if you do it like that actually. You do a draft of this, but you literally have to choose whatever the hell this thing makes for you. Creatures you control have flying. That's actually pretty good. 3 mana to make all your creatures have flying, so they just fly over stuff now. Whenever creature controls deals combat damage to a player, it deals double that damage to that player. Damn. Sounds like a red card. Mountain of Smiling Bodies. It was red. Whenever Mountain of Smiling Bodies deals damage to a player, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, sacrifice Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Oh, it's so bad. The art is pretty good for it though. Some keep complaining about the innkeeper's strictness, others just about the change of times. Sure, that totally makes sense for Mountain of Smiling Bodies, totally. too accurate, to be honest. What, the art or the flavor text? The art, yeah, the art actually fits it really well, but the flavor text, like, ugh. Melting Love. What does Melting Love do? Instant. Untapped target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. This is a green card. Why are you blue? Why are you making shit blue so much? This is a green card. It's a Petal Atheist. What is a Petal Atheist? Willing and bright as a potential sun, the rubble of Phyrexian ruins will surely outlast us. Hermitica. Petal Atheist. I mean, this looks a little like Melting Love at least. But this is a green card ability. I have seen plenty of green cards that say untap target creature and then it pumps it. I actually was about to put it in the green folder. The AI has been seized by the blue reverb. You know what? Why not? Let blue reverb ensemble. Let's see what happens if I search do blue reverb ensemble. We're just gonna go out there. Who wants what? What do you guys want? We're just gonna go all over the place because I'm done with this AI after this stream. I ain't making any more cards after this one. Not after this one, I mean like after the stream. Yes, Riraj, Havoc in the Anef and others. It's like a shrine. It's a Japanese shrine. Spells you cast this turn after this one. Target creature gets +1/+1/0 until end of turn. What the hell is this other number? What is this? It's power? Toughness? What the hell does this do? What is this third stat? God. Little Red? Yeah, I'll do Little Red. Let's see what happens if I put in the entire word. Little Red Riding Hood Mercenary. Blue Reverb Ensemble. Whenever Blue Reverb Ensemble attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. That's actually pretty good. Look at him! Look at him! It's an ensemble! Look at him! Proud of my talent, end of my destiny. Oh, it's actually a sick flavor text. This is actually a pretty decent card. Blue Reverb Ensemble. The cost for it is terrible. The effect is okay. That's a blue effect right there. 100%. God damn it, my nose. Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary. There we go. Let's see what can you do for me, game, with this? What can you do for me, AI? What are you gonna do with Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary? I'm about to go to AI Dungeon actually. Holy crap, it has what? Aw, see, the name is too long, so it doesn't have a mana cost. Do a Mercenary. When Little Red Riding Hood Mercenary enters the battlefield, you may turn target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. That's like a blue effect. Why is it black? Secrets of a happy little goat herd are easy to find in the big red boots. Neat, although its name is too long. Let's get rid of Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary. See what happens if I just do this instead of having Little. Come on. This is not it at all. Not it at all. It regenerates a specific creature type for 3 mana too. It's trash. Terrible. Swear to God. Zay looks angry. Is this the face of anger? Is this what you think of when you think of anger? This face right here? Hmm? Hmm? Is this it? Is this what true anger looks like? What the hell happened to the card? Why is it come out? What happened? Why is it flipped? How did this happen? What? The entire card is flipped. Is it all Awa the Second for 3 mana? Creature human. Is it the mercenary? Raben again. Regenerate? Regenerate again for 1. I give up. How did it do that though? Is it because I alt-tabbed out of it or something? Is it because I tabbed out of it that decided, you know what, let's just flip the entire card? Swear to God. Swear to God. The creature type is Minotaur. When a goblin you control dies, deals 1 damage to each creature with power 2 or less. That is stupid. Your goblins are typically 1 toughness, and they usually have 2 power or less. You're going to kill your own goblins with that, dude. My boy. Youngest. What do you guys, if we do AI Dungeon, what do you guys think we should do? What should be our prompt? Does anybody remember AI Dungeon? There we go, Red Riding Hood Mercenary. It's a goblin rogue. Whenever you accept a god... It deals 2 damage to you. Whenever you accept a gun, it deals 2 damage to you. Oh my god. Oh, I love how it makes no sense. Damn, this card hates you. If kind of fits Red Riding Hood's like effect too. She does kill your own nuggets. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, man. Whenever Red Riding Hood is dealt damage, you may have it deal that much damage to another target creature. This is a good card. Finally. We finally got a Red Riding Hood Mercenary card. Finally. Took so damn long, but we finally got there. And it's actually pretty good. Because this basically is a blocker that can kill anybody that it blocks, unless the attacker has like more toughness than attack. So if it blocks like a 6/6, it's gonna kill the 6/6 with it. Unless you give it invincible. Like say somebody swings at you with a 6/6, you block it with Red Riding Hood Mercenary, and then you give Red Riding Hood invincibility, or indestructible I mean. If you get indestructible, it'll take the 6 damage, but it won't get destroyed. And then it'll be able to deal that 6 damage back to the creature. Whenever, oh wait, it's actually to another target creature, so you can actually choose anybody. So So if you block a 6/6 and there's a bigger threat on the board that has a way more dangerous effect than the 6/6, then you can just target that 6/6 onto the other creature. Or you can actually hit it yourself. If you have like a sorcery or an instant card that says deal 3 damage, you can deal 3 damage to Red Riding Hood. Wait, why would you do that? Then you just simply target the other creature. You guys know what I mean. Red Riding Hood Mercenary though. Who do we do next? Finn. If we just do Finn, so what happens if we just say Finn? What happens if we just put Finn? Good old Finn. Fucking kid's like 20 apparently. Finn. Exile target creature controlled and return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control! Yo! Finn is actually a really good card! Holy crap! Good job, Finn. You actually managed to be a decent card. Roland? Yeah, let's do Roland. Why not? Bean. Or in Library Runa, Peen. Hey, Peen. Roland. Roland. Let's do Roland first. We have so many different types of Rolands to do. We're gonna do Roland. We're gonna do Lowland. We're going to do Roland, Green 9 Fixer, and then we're going to do Roland, the Black Silence. Doden. When Roland enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each creature. It's alright. Oh, it's 4 mana, come on. When it sets the spear on the edge of the table, the wizards say yes. Sure. Yeah, sure. Maybe we can change the wizard to like the head. The head says yes. Roland the Almighty. Oh yeah, 4 mana 2/2. Truly the Almighty. I wonder why they made him red though. We only have 1 green card now. Doden. Alright, let's do Lowland now. Doden. 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 That's not Roland. That was a plot. There it is again. The 3rd stat increase. Each other creature gets +1/+1/+1. What is this? What is this? What is this 3rd plus stat? I'm so confused. What is this? What does this do? Was Malcute checked yet? We have not done Malcute yet, actually, so we could probably check it out. Doden! He's a scarecrow. Oh, he's a mana dork. Nanowar escapes the torture chamber. What? What do you mean they escaped the torture chamber? Why is John Yanawar in this torture chamber? And here's another thing they won't let me tell you. It works even if you tell them it doesn't. Oh my god, it's so stupid. I mean, it's a mana dork though, which is, the mana dorks are pretty good. I guess we can hold on to it. Doden. See Malcute. I missed a bucket. Put your balls in my mouth. I missed a bucket. Malcute. Whatever Malcute blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, destroy that creature at the end of combat. Oh, it's at the end of combat? That sucks. Discipline my sword and you'll have an eternity of memory. Her. It would have been a pretty good card if it says destroy that creature instead of at the end of combat. Opinions on swimming pools? I don't see anything wrong with them. They're horrifying. That's what. There you go. Is that what you wanted? They're horrifying. You know why? Because if you get your knee stuck inside the filter for those things, you're dead. I'm not sure if that actually happened to somebody yet, but I'm pretty sure that actually did happen, which is why it became such a horrifying thing that people are afraid of it happening for when they ever go to a swimming pool. Basically, you know that filter that sucks the water in to filter them out and pushes it back out and stuff from another pipe? Essentially, I think somebody actually got their knee stuck inside that hole and they were under the water. And the problem is that you can't get your knee out of the hole because you have the entire pressure of the entire pool pushing your knee into the hole essentially, so you can't push it out. It's stuck in there. So the person drowned basically while everybody just watched. Tragic, isn't it? It's almost as tragic as suffocating, or not suffocating, it's almost as tragic as dying inside of a cave called the Nutty Putty Cave. Roland, grade 9 fixer. They say it was a grade 9 fixer or grade 8 at the start. I don't remember. I don't remember which one he said. Sounds like a movie scenario. I mean, it happens. 9 lowest. Yeah, it's because like he was being very cocky about it. He's like, I'm an amazing grade 9 fixer. And I was wondering, was he trying to brag that he was higher than the lowest, or was he just trying to be sarcastic? It's probably sarcastic, knowing him. Why is this a 713 for 2 mana? Well, 4 mana, I think. Why does it look like a dog? What the dog doing? Weirding Cabal Tech. This actually looks like the library. This looks like the library. Look at this. Irony. This is the first time we've seen such a high power and toughness in this game, or in this AI. Oh, I swear, just give me the card. Roland, grade 9 fixer. When Roland, grade 9 fixer enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand. The middle has been freed. The bottom has been toiled. Time is receding, and all that remains is to prepare for the upheaval. Sounds like something that Roland would probably say at the end. But I'm not even going to keep it because this is literally the same card as another one. Boundary of Death, I'm down. Let's see what Boundary of Death is. It better be a non-creature. It better be a spell. Instant or sorcery. Better be an instant or sorcery. Boundary of Death. It's a land that costs mana, and it's also a shaman. You know what's crazy is that this is actually a pretty decent card still, because it's 2 mana to draw a card. It's actually insanely good. It'll take a while for it to work. Lands are technically not supposed to have mana. They're not supposed to cost mana, but screw it, I guess it counts. I'm about to start throwing VTubers into this, I swear. I'll probably throw Leon into this. Boundary of Death. This target player discards 2 cards for 4 mana. That's actually a really solid card. That's like a middle card right there. It's not overpowered, it's not underpowered. That is literally just a solid card right there. Roland Black Silence when? Probably right now. That was what I was supposed to do, like, after the Roland Grey 9 fixer, but then I heard Boundary of Death. I was like, I should do this before I forget. Roland Black Silence. Doran? That's not Roland. It's a weird ass name. It's a magma kraken. That sounds so cool though. Philip? Enter Philip. God, that Philip fight was so cool. He was so cool when he first came out, and then he became such a bitch. He became such a wussy. It's such a shame what happened to him. Philip basically became the protagonist of every like Korean drama. Roland Black Silence is a vampire rogue. When Roland Black Silence deals 3 damage to each creature you control, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Excuse me? Why are we having this conversation? This is such a terrible card. It deals 3 damage to each creature you control. Put a +1/+1. You have to do that much work to get a +1/+1 counter on it. Mind you, it fits the vampire archetype, because that's kind of what the vampire archetype does. Is they typically, like, when they deal combat damage or when they deal damage, they get +1/+1 counters. That's sort of what like old vampires did, like the first set of them. But it doesn't really. I mean, it works. Technically, it works as a card. Is it good? It's freaking terrible. You know what? I think we're done though. I was thinking that maybe I can go jump into like thinking that I could jump into what's it called? Like AI dungeon to go do some like silly Project Moon stuff in there, see what's going on in that. But yeah, screw it. Hey look, this jabroni is dealing with the ensemble. That looks like fun. I wonder if it's their first time. Let's go ahead and bug them. We're gonna go ahead and raid these people. Because they're fighting the ensemble, so let's go ahead and raid them. Argalia, fine, we'll do the other colored fixers, why not? And then we'll go ahead and do the raid. Purple tier. Eora? Purple tier. Is it Eora or Iona? Iori. Whoops. Both of them were wrong. Watch this be a good card now. Eora Purple Teal deals 1 damage to target creature. Every creature dealt damage this way would die this turn. Exile it instead. That's actually pretty freaking good. I hate the fact that it's a type. It's wrong too. Because it's Eora. Eora, like a Jovalsis, can be buried by a last breath. Why does Javalis sounds like a Jehovah Witness but in Magic? That's a shame. That was actually a pretty decent card. It's not really a blue effect though. That's the weird part. Adios, Zay. Where would you just give me a moment? We're gonna go ahead and do the colored fixtures and then we'll finish. Oh, cool. She's a tiered dinosaur. When Eori Purple Tier enters the battlefield, target creature you control gains flying until end of turn, and she's kind of bad. I love how they like to emphasize how old she is by calling her a freaking dinosaur. It's great. The insects, spiders, and moths that live in the polluted deserts of Roth and drench the plants of Kamsa. Sure. Why not? Another blue card into my collection. Roland. Wait, we already did Black Silence. What is Argalia? What the hell is Argalia? Just the blue reverb? Is that it? Is that all Argalia was? The blue reverb? Did you do cheese? We did. And cheese was actually pretty solid, I believe. Blue reverberation, yeah. I think we just put it down to blue reverb. Argalia, blue reverb. It amazes me that none of these have been legendary creatures either. They've all just been regular creatures. Magalia, Blue Reaver, scry 3, then draw 3 cards. Wow. That is actually a really, it's a bit expensive, but for that effect, I'm not surprised it's that expensive. Oh, it's a sorcery though. Oh, that's so bad. It being a sorcery is kind of bad, unfortunately, but you know what? That's actually a really solid ability. Who else do we have? Who the hell was Leviathan? Who was John Leviathan? It was the Red Gaze. So bad about sorcery, you can only do it on your turn. So what blue control decks like to do is they like to hold on to their mana so that way when it's your turn, they have the mana to counter during your turn. But if you don't play anything and they have mana to spare, that's when they use their cards that allow them to draw from their deck or cycle through their deck. So since this is a sorcery, they have to spend the mana on their turn. They have to spend 6 mana and then they end their turn, and then they may or may not have any open mana left over to counter your stuff, so you can't put anything on the board, anything threatening to them. That is the problem with this sorcery. Now, it actually works with like a mana ramp deck that's blue-green, however, because typically a mana ramp deck will have like 10 mana on the board, and so you actually can spend 6 mana on this. That's totally fine. Oh, right, his name is Virgil. Right, Virgil. Red Gaze. I was trying to remember like his full. I could not remember his full name, but I just remembered. Yeah, it's Virgil. Can we just call him Virgil? Oh, we'll do the full name. Why not? Yes, Red Gaze. Do you think Dante's the main character for Olympus Company? Do you think he's gonna be the main protagonist? Begirius Red Gaze. Oh my god. Oh no. That card art. Oh my god, what's wrong with your face? Yo, they actually gave him a nose, a mouth, and 2 eyes, and a chin. Whenever a creature controlled deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. It's actually pretty decent too. Begirius Red Gaze. Wherever you are, there's only one thing to do. Sure. It actually looks pretty. It would have been pretty decent art if it wasn't for this eye up here, though. What was the cross guy? What was the Crimson Cross? What was he? What was his name? What was John Crimson Cross or something? The Vermilion Cross. What was his name though? Forget what his name was. He has no estimated name. What? He's literally just known as the Vermilion Cross, bruh. Imagine being a colored fixer, but nobody knows your actual. Never mind, that's the Black Silence. Never mind. Vermilion Cross, Human Wizard. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That is a combo OTK deck right there. That is literally... That is actually... That's a genuine deck in Modern. Well, it's a bit janky, but I've seen it. I actually wanted to make it too. There is a creature. I think he's 1 mana. So turn 1, you play him. And his effect says, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, he gets +1/+1. And then what you do is you swing with them, and if the opponent doesn't block, you cast a bunch of cards from your hand that are low cost, and then they make you draw. There's a bunch of cards like that. There is. They are low cost, and they make you draw. And that's what you do. You swing, and then you swing for lethal. Because you start pumping the hell out of them by spamming cards that say like, draw a card, 0 mana, 1 mana, or whatever. Vermilion Cross. Okay, I think we're done here now. But yeah, let's go ahead and bug that person who is apparently fighting the ensemble. See what the hell they're up to, see how well they're doing against the ensemble. Oh my god, they're a Toho person too. Their name is a Wukonin, bruh. The target channel only allows in-network raids. What a nerd. I can't raid them. They won't allow me. I'm sad. I'm kind of just looking at their fight right now.
Light regen's kind of an issue though on this one. Oh well. A lot of potential.
Let's see. See, there's like 2 other people that are currently playing Library of Ruina right now. One, I'm not even sure is playing Library of Ruina or not, but there's another person who is unfortunately in Korean. So, I mean, like, we could watch. You'll probably be able to watch. You could probably understand what's going on in the game if you know enough about Library of Ruina, but... What is he doing, actually?
생각을.
Oh, he's also dealing with the ensemble. But yeah, I don't think we can raid them though, because again, you would be able to raid, but you would not be able to communicate with them at all, so. I mean, Rezel is doing Heroes of Might and Magic apparently, so let's go bug them. Heroes of Might and Magic 3.
Could go with that.
And I know some of you like Heroes of Might and Magic, so I guess we'll go in and raid them. Imagine having a pile of blank piece of paper and you have a card that says draw a card in your hand and you hand the opponent to draw the card. But let's go to raid. Rezul. Bam. There we go. And you guys know what the raid is. Bean raid and then the lovely leaf raid. Thank you guys so much for stopping by though. I will get a schedule up as soon as I can. I should be able to get a schedule up tomorrow, if anything. I'll probably announce if I'm doing a stream tomorrow or not. I don't think I am though. Yeah, I'm not doing a stream tomorrow. Closest stream is gonna be Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be the next streams, I'm pretty sure. But I'll get a full schedule up. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope I'll see you guys next stream. You guys take care.
The game's over.